God has really been putting something on my heart to speak about. I've been lazy and distracted and not speaking about it, but the longer I don't do it, the more I feel like I'm disobeying God. So it's pretty much just about the state of this world that we're living in now. We're living in a time of hate, in a time where we just don't care anymore about each other or even about ourselves sometimes. We're letting others dictate our actions, our feelings, and so on. And we're forgetting one of the most important commandments, and that's love thy neighbor as you love yourself. To love one another. I think we get so caught up on things we see on TV, on videos, on the radio, and things like that, and we don't focus on how we supposed to, for lack of a better word, let that go. It's up to us to forgive, ladies and gentlemen. It's up to us. For example, when it comes to things like racism, whether it be black against white, white against black, there's always going to be that. There's always going to be that. There's always going to be that one person that feels that way, or Asians against Mexicans, Mexicans against blacks, whites against Mexicans, whatever, race against race. There's always going to be that issue, ladies and gentlemen. That issue will never go away. But it's up to us to forgive one another. At the end of the day, we have to help one another. By you possibly being nice to that person that's being mean to you might actually turn that person around. However, when we repay evil with evil, then pretty much nothing happens. And in fact, both parties become even more upset. You harbor a hatred and a darkness in your heart that you don't even realize you have until another person of either that race or that same mindset come along, and then you snap again. Ladies and gentlemen, let us let a lot of this stuff go, because at the end of the day, I truly believe that a lot of this stuff being pushed by the government in the first place, such as with the Carmelo Anthony situation, the other situation about the young black boy that died recently. I can't remember his name at the moment. But a lot of this is being pushed by the government. The government wants us to hate each other. The government doesn't want us to come together, because if you think about it, if all of us really came together, we really could make this world a better place. We won't have to depend on the government so much. But the government doesn't want that. The government continually wants us to be divided, to be split, to hate one another, and so on. It's really a lot. It's a lot. This is just the first and the main thing that I've really been thinking about. But at the end of the day, everything happens for a reason. And why do you think these things keep happening? Why these certain people keep dying and we keep having these riots or he said, she said situations, or this happened because of that? And ladies and gentlemen, please, let us open our eyes and see the truth. Let us seek the Lord while he may be found. And harboring hatred in our heart is not going to do that. I'm mostly making this video because I feel terrible. I truly feel terrible at the thought that someone will go around their whole lives helping their Pacific race, doing as much as they can for them, just to be denied into heaven because you didn't help that one person. There will be many people that day that say, Lord, Lord, did we not prophesy in your name? Did we not do this in your name? And so on. And that might honestly be you. Think about it. You helped everybody in your one. I've seen this with my own eyes. People that'll help, whether it be blacks just helping blacks, whites just helping whites, Mexicans just helping Mexicans, Asians just helping Asians, or whatever. You'll help that one race because that's the race you like. But then at the end of the day, your entrance into heaven will be denied because the way that you judge will be judged against you. The same measure you used to judge whatever race that was that you judged will be used against you. And at that point, you won't have anything to stand on, for he is the righteous judge. He knows all, he sees all, he understands all. No matter how we tell ourselves, no matter how we think about it ourselves or so on, he knows. No matter how many hoops you jump to make yourself seem like you're right or seem like you're being the bigger man or so on, when you're really not. That's why we must let this stuff go, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let this world, the things of this world, the opinion of man, the foolishness of this world, everything that will pass away, get in your way of your salvation. Don't let it do it. God bless you, and I hope y'all have a good day.